Okay, third video, lists. This is a standard Lisp scheme data construct, so I imagine I won't have any trouble here. Well, there are two ways to make a list. There's a quoted form, or there's the keyword list. There's a function list, so they're the same. The first element of a list, well, that's not particularly tricky, and the rest is going to be that. Interesting is the words they're using, first and rest. With Lisp and Scheme, they use the words car and kudder, which of course nobody understood, so why not call them first and rest? It makes more sense. Count your blessings, Dracula, Dooku, Chocula. I have no idea what that's going on about. Is that a reference to Count Duckula? I have no idea. Anyways, the answer is 3. Before they're gone, I imagine that the answer is 0. This is an interesting symbol here. This is something which may look a bit odd at first sight. What we have here is we have the empty list, which is very useful in Lisp and Scheme for terminating conditions of things like recursion. I imagine we'll come to that later. The rest, when nothing is left, is empty. That's going to be the empty list, I very much hope, and not nil. Good. Would it have been nil? I hope it's not the same thing. Good. It's the empty list. It should be as well. Construction by adding an element to the front is easy. Yes, const will add an element to the start. That's a standard Lisp thing. So it's going to be like this, unless I make a mistake. There's a phrase conj as well. Well, with a list, you only can add something to the start without using a lot of time, unless Clojure uses something very different as a list structure to what Scheme and Lisp do. What happens if I add e to the front? Sorry, it's going to be there because they are keywords. Is it going to be happy with that? Yes, it is. Okay, so conj adds an element to the front. So what's the difference between conj and const? Just the order of arguments. The only difference. Okay. You can use a list like a stack to get the first element. Yes, indeed you can. So that would just be, I imagine, that, which is the same as first, basically. Can't see anything else it does. So peak is a synonym for first. And pop, if it gets the other elements, is just going to be a synonym for rest. Let's see. Yes. But if you try to pop an empty list, it throws an illegal state exception. Okay, and that's going to just be no dice, isn't it? Yes. The rest of nothing isn't so strict. Yes, good. That's the difference, isn't it? The rest of nothing is just going to be nothing. So that's the difference between pop and rest. In pop, if you try to use pop on an empty list, it'll throw an exception. If you use rest on an empty list, it'll just return the empty list in an infinite loop. Okay, that's episode 3. Episode 4 coming shortly.